Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Alexis, and today I want to try a shell challenge. So this is, obviously the gallery. And I think I'm going to try this one by Stephanie Cools. It just looks kind of cool. Isn't that funny? And I think I can do something with it. So, yeah, I think we're going to try this one. And I'm going to do the rest of the build part, at least as a speed build, just because I know it's going to take me a little bit longer. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into that.
Okay, so like I said, this is my first shell challenge. I don't know why I haven't ever done it before. I mean, I've done plenty of builds before, and I do love doing builds. So it's kind of more exciting to do a challenge like this because I feel like you have no idea what you're going to get at all. And then I did like shop around a little bit, I guess you could say, for the shell that I was going to pick. So in a way, I did have a choice of what I was going to do, but I kind of just looked at this one and I just thought that, hey, I know I can do something with this. And I think it'd be cool. It looks like a cool shape of a house. And I think that it could turn out in a few different ways. But it actually could be a cool, now looking at it again, it could be a cool, like, modern build. I feel like that's all I ever do is modern and suburban. And I did a suburban this time, so it's been a little while since I've done one, so naturally I don't know. Those are really the only two that I feel so bad. Those are the only two like styles of houses that I really like. I mean, mid-century is fine, I guess. I just don't like it nearly as much. Mid-century modern is still kind of like I edge on not liking it. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. So I typically stick with modern and suburban, which makes sense. I feel like it makes sense. So I plan on branching out again. I say that about a lot of things. But this is one of them. I do plan on branching out and trying other styles of houses, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hey, maybe maybe I am one of the great builders of mid-century modern and I just haven't tried it yet. So I highly doubt that, though. I really highly doubt that. What other styles of houses are there? I want to look up other styles of houses. But yeah, tell me how your holidays went, your Christmases, your Hanukkahs, Kwanzaa. I know there has to be more than just the three. Those are the main three that I hear about, though. If you practice a different holiday around this time of year, let me know. And please tell me how that goes and how that went. I'd be very curious to see. But yeah. Mine went okay, I guess. I mean, of course, there's more limitations on what you can do this year than other years, but I did. It was a good day. It was a basic normal day. I also didn't put up a tree this year, partially because I got rid of my tree. Mainly for storage reasons, but also it was just old. It was actually my mom's tree from the 90s, I believe. Might have even been from the 80s. Sorry, I kind of gave my mom's age. Not really. I just said that she was alive in the 80s and 90s, which technically she would have had to have been anyway because I was born in the late 90s. So, I didn't really give her age up. Types of houses. Styles, yes. Okay, let's look. Ranch style. Oh, I don't like ranch styles. I really don't. Oh, Victorian architecture. I do like Victorian. I kind of built something Victorian-esque a couple years ago. You can find that one on the gallery, actually. Born number 2 be a diamond. Same way as it's spelled here, just without the games. And you can find that if you scroll far enough back. I think it was the very first actual lot that I posted. I think I posted a few rooms before that, but no, they're really boring and they're all the same. I literally posted 2 rooms that are the exact same, just flipped. I will roast myself there. I thought it looked so cool. That's all I did back then. I say back then, that was literally like 4 years ago. I had this like basic, okay, so you put the bed here, you put the dresser here, and they're huge rooms, they're huge bedrooms, and they don't look good. You just gotta laugh sometimes. But yeah. Oh, there's a Cape Cod. I think I've heard of that before, but I don't remember what it looks like. So, let's see, what other types of... Oh, Cape Cods aren't that bad. They're not my preferred, but they're not bad. You know? Okay, Cape Cod, French style. Oh, French style. I do like French style. It's not bad. Colonial. Oh, I do love a good colonial. I don't build colonials, but I should. Yeah. What else? Victorian. I already said that. Yeah, I built one Victorian. A Tudor. Oh, yeah, I need to build a Tudor. I love Tudors. That sounded like I love tutors. Tudor. Tutors. Tudor? Oh my god. Okay. I really hope that if you could figure out. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have a hard time if I end up coming back to this one to do closed captioning. I will have a hard I haven't done that for any of my recent ones. I am so sorry if you do need closed captioning, which you wouldn't, if you need it, you wouldn't hear this necessarily. But I did do closed captioning for my first few YouTube videos on my main channel. And that will be linked in the description as well as in the end screen. But I haven't done them in a little while, so I need to get back to that. I just haven't had the time. I will try though. Going back to styles of houses. Craftsman. They're okay. It's not my favorite. There's the cottage style. Those are okay. Mediterranean style, yes. If I had a mansion. It's definitely not necessary. Traditional ranch homes. It depends. It really depends on the ranch. That's such a Midwestern thing for me to say. Just wrong context. If you don't get that, basically every single Midwestern that I have come across, that is, or at least Midwestern person that comes from, obviously, that you kind of have to come. Okay. Anyway, so everyone is obsessed with ranch on everything. We put it on pizza. We put it with like vegetables, like the normal people. And it's really the pizza that people are like, what in the world? Fries too. We eat it with fries. I haven't done that in a while because, you know, ranch has milk in it and I don't consume milk. If you didn't know that, then now you do. I don't consume milk. I think that's in my very, very first YouTube video on my main channel. It's a Q&A. Well, it's not even really a Q&A. It's a 25 facts about me. I'll link that in the description. But I think most of them are still relevant. Honestly, So I told a couple of people that I work with about my YouTube channel, and they started playing some of the videos, and I cringed so hard. And some of them weren't even that old, and I'm just going, oh, yeah, I forgot to sound like that. So, yeah. Just, yeah. No. Sorry, my dog was deciding to chew on a cord, which is great. I think she wants my attention. I feel bad. Actually, I know what she wants. She wants her TOY back, the one that I took away from her. I took it away from her because she kept on squeaking it when I was trying to do this voiceover, and it's the loudest toy imaginable. Stella? So I took it away from her. But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, styles of houses. Yeah, and I was talking about ranch. Okay, new home additions. Yeah, is that really a style? Meh. I don't really. Any addition, I'm like, is that really a style? What type of home is that? I want to know what type of home that is. It's a gorgeous home. I want to move into that home. I want to have a home instead of an apartment. But yeah, so cringing about old YouTube videos. Yep, definitely something that I already do. So I can't wait until I look back on some of these videos and do the same. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I have a lot of plans for the New Year's. Also, Happy New Year's. I know that is literally around the corner. So yeah, hope 2021 is better. I mean, I'd say surely it has to be, but honestly, still might not. So yeah, hopefully it is better, and hopefully your specific year is better than this year. I don't know, because part of me is like, also, I know I will look back on this year and be kind of, in a way, glad that I went through it. A lot of things have happened, but that doesn't necessarily excuse all the things that have happened, obviously. And it's, yeah, just a lot of things. Some of them good, a lot of them terrible, horrible. But, you know, I am lucky enough to still be here, and yeah, that is all that I can really wish for, to be quite honest. But of course, I still have goals and stuff that I want to achieve next year. I didn't do any of the goals that I was trying to achieve this year. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't achieve a single one. But you know what? I really hate the saying New Year's New Me, because it's the same old me, at least right in the beginning. Yeah, I might be a little bit different at the end of the year than the beginning of the year, but that is because everyone changes, and hopefully I grow in that time frame. But is that because I put in more effort? Not necessarily. That's just because I'm getting older. And getting closer to when, you know, your brain fully develops, which I believe is 25. So looking forward to that. But yeah, no, I have a lot of plans. I'm not going to voice all of them just because I don't want to jinx myself. I feel like, have I already said this in this video? I don't know. But I really hope I haven't. I really, I don't want to jinx myself, and I don't want to like over push myself in a way. So I am going to kind of keep some of them to myself. I do have a surprise coming up very, very soon. So look forward to that. That it'll either be tomorrow or the 1st. So obviously you will know by the end of day tomorrow. Probably by this time tomorrow, as I do try to get my videos up at 7. I don't think that will happen with this video. So obviously you would know if it's past 7 and you'll know about this one if it's past 7 and I haven't posted anything. But I post this later, so But I try to aim for 7. I rarely ever make it by 7 because I always have some technology issues where if I sat down before when I do, then of course I wouldn't have these issues. But sometimes this is the only time that I get free, so I do it then. Which, of course isn't exactly optimal, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm really mainly aiming for the day, and then I'm trying to aim for the time behind that. So I do try to aim for 7 if you haven't realized already. And obviously I have the days that I post. I try to keep it consistent. This channel is a lot more consistent right now than my main channel, and I do plan on making my main channel a lot more consistent in the new year. I will tell you that. But besides that, I do think I'm going to keep all my goals for the channel to myself. Just because some of them are kind of some of them are superficial, I'm not going to lie. But I have these goals because I want to push myself to do better. And you know what? This year, in a way, one of the best things that I have done is posting the amount of videos I have. This is the year that I posted the most, which I'm very, very happy that I have finally started actually pushing myself to do it. But I also now have a ring light, and I have this microphone that I'm using currently. So, which was actually one of my Christmas presents. I don't know if I mentioned that. And the ring light is also one of my Christmas presents. So now I have the ability to film practically any time. Of course, I don't want to film too late or too early as to accidentally wake up my neighbors or my roommate. But yeah, so now I can technically do it whenever I want to, which brings so much more flexibility into it, because before I only had natural light, and it was becoming, when the days were really short, I kept on being scheduled at work for pretty much all of the daylight, or at least the majority of the time. So it meant that I only had a couple of days off each week, and those days were dedicated to basically just filming. And if I didn't film those days, or if for some reason I didn't feel like filming that day, and I just was in a terrible, horrible place, whatever that was, if it was mentally, physically, whatever it was, then of course I didn't film. So, but yeah, so we are hopefully going to be in a lot better of a place. I think we will be. And yeah, so there is that. I had something that I wanted to talk about. Yeah. If it's important, I'll think about it. But I am very excited for the new year, because I think that this next year I will have even more videos, and I already know what I am hoping to upload for January for both my main channel and here. Kind of. I haven't filmed all of it, obviously. But I at least have the video ideas in my head. And next thing I need to do is film, screen record, yada, yada, yada. And of course, edit and upload. So as long as I stick to the ideas that I have, then I am pretty sure that I will be consistent. So, and that's on both channels. And yeah, I hope you are looking forward to that. So, and if not, that's okay too, because, you know, this might be your first video. If this is, by the way, I haven't acknowledged people that come and go or just watch one video and they're like just finding me. I'm really not found. But if this is your first video, then hello. If you've made it this far and it is your first video, definitely hello. Hey, you should definitely stick around. I basically just ramble on these speed builds, if you can't tell, and I talk about my life and the things happening on, kind of. Some of them I just talk about the actual build. And yeah, if you also want to see more of my life, my main channel, I keep on calling my main channel, and honestly, considering I think I posted more videos on, no, I haven't posted more, I've posted more videos on that channel than this channel, but in the recent past, I posted more videos on this channel than that channel, but yeah, no, that one is a lifestyle channel. I talk about fitness, talk about just things kind of affecting me, life updates, all that good stuff. So if you like what I talk about in my speed builds, it's basically just a ton more of that stuff, just all in one place, and you can actually see my face, which also I now that I have the ability to do the screen recording, and now that I have a ring light, I can actually do because I usually do these voiceovers at night. It just works out better that way. Or like in the evening. So now that I have the ring light, I can actually film my face, which is part of the reason why I didn't work out with the first video that I did, the first speed build that I did. And then another reason why it didn't work out was because I didn't have a microphone at that time, and the camera, the video version of me I could not make it align with the sound of like the voice recording of me. It was not aligning at all, no matter what I did. It was like a millisecond off, and I couldn't cut any milliseconds off more. It would not align, and it was very obvious that it wasn't aligning. So, but that was when I was recording with my headphones. So now I can run everything through my computer. I've found the software that I can use, so I can run my camera through my computer, and I can use it as a video camera through it, and it all will record everything at the same time. So as long as I get the speed build ready, then I can set up the ring light if it's too dark, and I can set up the camera, and I can hopefully everything works out well. If not, then I'll at least have the microphone, the voice recording, the voiceover. I think that it should work though, so look forward to that. That should be coming up in the new year. I will try to do that sooner rather than later. We'll see when I get to post the first one like that. But yeah. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty much all of the stuff that I really wanted to talk about and that I really had to say. Oh, I don't think I said that the video this Saturday, though. That one obviously it's not a surprise. I do have a video filmed or screen recorded, and it's actually goes along with this build. I got so inspired by this that once I was doing all the bedrooms and stuff like that, I had this like family kind of envisioned, and I built that family. I didn't know exactly what I wanted, but I knew I was going to know it when I saw it. That sounds so corny. But I did, I just went into Create a Sim, and I, like when I opened it, actually the sim that I came across, the auto generated, because it comes up with something. That one was just, for some reason it was calling to me. It was perfect. So I kept that sim, and then I added 2 more. I think I honestly, for the second one, I don't like doing the body building part of the Sims when you're creating the actual Sims. I don't know if that made sense, but like creating a Sim from scratch, I kind of like roll the dice and then be like, okay, I want to take this person and change a few thing and then go. But the first one, I straight up was just like, I'm keeping the Sim the way they are, because they are gorgeous. So you will see that this Saturday, and it's the family that lives in this house, or at least the family that I envision living in this house. So that will be up Saturday, and yeah, I am so excited for you to see the secret thing that I have coming too as well. But yeah. Oh, I remembered what I was going to talk about. I think I was talking about something about this year or something like that. And the train that I had, right? The train of thought that I had was that there was good things happen, bad things happen, yes. But one of the best things was that I got to obviously upload more. And with that, I feel like I have gotten better. Hopefully you agree with me at editing. I figured out some things that I didn't know a couple years ago. I have way better jump cuts. Still not great, but they're better than they were. And I've started putting music in some of my videos, as you probably were aware of, considering I put it in the Christmas Sims video, which prime example of things not coming out when I thought and when I hoped it would come out, because I wanted that to come out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and it did not. It came out Sunday at like 2 a.m. because that's when I finished it. Because I put a lot. I did not think that it was going to take that long, and it took me a long time. So also I burned down my Christmas tree. I'm so sad about it. I'm actually really sad about that. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, but then I put music in some of my videos. Obviously, I've gotten better at the microphone thing. At least I think I have. And now I actually have a microphone. I have a ring light, so I feel like the quality of my videos will go up. I hope that you agree that this microphone is better, because I'm not returning it. It's a cool microphone. I think it's more consistent than me just holding up. That microphone was actually surprisingly good on your headphones. If you're curious what type of headphones I was using, it's like the classic iPhone headphones. So if you want to start your own YouTube channel and you want to do voiceovers, it's not too bad of a it's really cheap way of recording, and you can just use your voice memos. That's what I used. So if you're wondering, Would I necessarily recommend it for the long haul? Definitely no. But yeah, there are also some really good, somewhat cheap, not really that cheap, microphones that you can buy or you can have put on your like Christmas wish list. So that's what I did, and I got it. So my wish list wasn't that long though this year. It literally was a dog doorbell, a microphone, and a ring light. I am so sorry to all my friends and family who, actually, I'm so sorry to my family because none of my friends bought me anything. So sorry. So sorry. That was so difficult this year. Yeah. So, and this microphone, I think, is honestly, it's better quality because I can change everything really. And once I get headphones that work with this microphone, then hopefully I can start doing things like streaming and everything. I don't think I can stream through the current laptop that I have, but I've been planning on getting a new laptop for a while. I just need to save up for that. So I think I'm going to save up for headphones first, as well as a new keyboard and a new mouse. Because, you can use a keyboard and a mouse with practically any computer. Keyboard might be a little awkward using with a laptop, but the laptop that I have actually is one of those like foldable laptops. So I could use it and pretend it's just a monitor. So, and everything currently that I have is through my laptop, but I'm really thinking about getting a new laptop anyway, so we'll see. I think if I am going to, though, I will probably get a monitor first, or like get an actual PC setup first before I get a new laptop. And I do think I'm going to stay with PC, at least for the actual like recording and everything, because while I prefer Apple products, for gaming, it's just, no. You kind of have to have a PC. And a really powerful PC at that, if you want to do like streaming and everything. So that is one of my goals, is to be at a point this time next year where I have everything that I need to really, really start streaming. Of course, I could do that now. It would be very, very laggy. So I'm not sure how well it would go, because my computer is not that great. It's what is it, Core i3, Intel Core i3, which I looked it up, and it's not horrible, but it's definitely not that strong, and my Wi-Fi isn't the best, so it would definitely, it already like glitches out even when I'm like doing screen recording sometimes, and it also already glitches out when I'm doing things like editing. Sometimes it does that, so I don't really trust it really to do streaming right now. I really, really hope that I can get to the point where I can stream by the end of the year, but yeah, so we will see. Oh, by the way, there's custom content in this. I think you might have already seen it. It's mainly in the kitchen, and then like all the plants everywhere. Oh, and then the laptop. What else? There's more stuff that I can't think of. The screen that I'm currently watching is behind where you all are at. My screen is saying I'm at 9 minutes and 3 seconds. And then I'm looking down at the time code, and it says 34 minutes and 29 seconds, right? So that's fun. I can't even see what's really happening in the build. Oh, I can see kind of in like the window. This is what I mean. My computer it's not the best. Oh, I'm in the bedroom right now, furnishing the bedroom. Yeah. I wish I could see that. Wouldn't that be great? Currently, on my screen, like the bigger part of the screen, I am doing the second living room. I say sunk in weirdly. Sunken is what I say, like Dunkin'. Like Dunkin' Donuts. It must be the Midwestern in me. I'm gonna blame the Midwestern in me. Why did that? I just picture like, you know, like how like there's like those memes and stuff like that where it's like, little did they know that I was just 2 ducks in a trench coat or something. That's what I pictured a Midwestern, and like in a well, actually no, that's true. I have a trench coat. So, but wait a second. I was picturing like a Midwestern person then wearing a mask of me, but while in it, or like you know, and then with a trench coat. But I mean, besides it being 2 people or like a person pretending to be me, it is me in a I don't know if that any of that made sense. So I'm so sorry. My train of thought just sometimes goes to places that it really shouldn't. So yeah. What? I have no idea where to go from that point. I have no idea what I was talking about. I am so sorry. I do this all the time. But yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to next year. I really, really hope that things are better. And I mean, no, I'm not going to say that out loud. No, I'm not going to say that, because then it would definitely do the exact opposite of what I wanted to. Oh, I think we're going to the backyard now. Oh, yes. Yes. I am still currently not even seeing anything furnished on my screen. Wow. I'm so far behind. How is this even possible? I know, but I only have like 2 more minutes left on this video, and I am currently seeing me putting down windows, and I know that's not what I was doing. So what? Yeah, I love this so much. But yeah, I hope that everything is better for you in the coming year. I hope that whatever goals that you make, that you achieve them. Just also know, just be nice on yourself. I think that I need to be nicer to myself in general. I think everyone does. But just every once in a while, there's some things that I think about, and I think about how I treat myself and how I've treated myself this year. And I think I let certain things get to me a little bit too much, and it really detracted from my overall well-being. So I do plan on prioritizing myself and, mental health and all that stuff a little bit more in this new year, and I encourage everyone to do the same. I hope that everything recently, at least in your life specifically, has been good. I know that for not everyone, and this is not true for everyone. But yeah. We're at the end, so please hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Also, comment down below whatever you want to comment down below. All my social media is in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye.